you for tuning in. I'm here with Tori, who's going to talk to us about herself.
I'm Tori, I'm 20 and I'm from Liverpool. I'm currently doing criminal law at the Uni of Leeds and I used to be 17 stone.
So you used to be 17 stone,
Yeah.
so what changed in that to make you lose all that weight?
I was in year 11 in school and I was getting ready for my prom and I turned around to my mum and said I really want to look nice for my prom, and I went into a dress shop and tried on a size 24 prom dress and the zip burst, and I remember being in the changing rooms crying my eyes out thinking like something's just got to change, like I can't go on like this anymore.
What did you do to make that change?
I started just making like very small changes. I didn't want to, I've tried every diet under the book and I never ever stuck to it, so I just started like substituting like big chocolate bars for a chocolate biscuit, or and then once I'd started doing that I'd make more changes, so instead of a chocolate biscuit it'd be a piece of fruit, or no fizzy drinks and have water instead. So it was just implementing little things towards a lifestyle rather than a diet.
Have you stuck to them sort of little things, or have you now went on a diet plan, or do you still not prefer a diet?
I mean, my motto is we've only got one life, just live it, and I know for a fact that if I was on a strict diet plan I wouldn't really enjoy myself, because that was the problem with losing a lot of weight. I went too far at the other end of the scale and I went down to 7.5 stone, so I was tiny, and I was more upset being small than I was when I was big, because it was just so controlling over my life. So now I try and stick to like 80-20, I try and be as healthy as I can, but I'd never let diet stop me from living
Still
my
enjoying
life.
yourself and all that. Good. How have you been managing with this entire COVID pandemic?
It's been a change massively, like going to the gym 6 times a week to doing absolutely nothing, but it's brought me closer with my family, because me, my dad and my sister do home workouts now, which has been really fun, and I'm less strict on myself, and it's been really nice just not having to work out all the time, and like now going to see friends, it's just been really good. So I think lockdown's done me a little good to me, but yeah, exactly.
No, that's great to hear. So with the home workouts that you do with your family, how often do you do them compared to when you were at the gym? For when you were at the gym? We
do a thing, have you heard of Insanity? Like P90X?
I think so. Is that the Joe Bishop guy?
Sean T, his name is. So we do that at least like 3-4 times a week, but because it's really heavily cardio based, like after 2 times you're written off and you need a day off.
So have you got any sort of aspirational goals, or is it just like you said, to maintain that sort of balance of being as big and as small as you have been?
My goal at the minute is just to feel comfortable in my body, and it's more focused on like the mental aspect and more accepting myself now, because it's like I've been the same weight as I've been a similar weight for like the last 2 years, but it's like what's changed really has just been more self-acceptance, and that's kind of like what I want to share with other people, because it's honestly made such a difference.
What are you doing to sort of share that with other people?
I've been doing quite a lot of Instagram posts to try and like promote my message to young girls. So like a couple of weeks ago I did a post about my stretch marks, and like since losing all the weight I've got like excess skin and stuff, but like I think that's what personally makes me unique and different, and that nobody should feel like, oh, I don't look like Kendall Jenner all the time, so therefore I'm like, nobody looks like that all the time, like
even she doesn't look like that
exactly,
all the time.
like, and especially a lot of celebrities have been going with this movement, like Demi Lovato showing her cellulite and their stretch marks, and I think it's just so empowering for women, so that's why I kind of want to like share my bit as well.
So you want a lot more sort of realistic bodies?
Yeah, definitely.
Compared to the Instagram influencers?
Definitely, and I think society is changing, because I've seen a lot more campaigns now where like Pretty Little Thing, they've stopped editing out stretch marks on their website, and I think that's just, it's helping so many young girls not feel as if they're good enough really, and I think it's just making a big difference in that sense.
Yeah. I know you went from Miss Liverpool, was it?
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
I'm in the final, I'm in the top 4.
of Miss
Liverpool. So there's going to be a pageant at the end of August, which is really exciting.
The pageant.
Yeah, because social distancing's they're thinking about reducing it to 1 metre, aren't they?
Yeah.
So hopefully by August, September, then everything will be good.
And then would you go on to like Miss England or Miss Universe? Or...
If you win the Miss Liverpool pageant, you get a place in the final in Miss England, which is so near. It's so exciting. It's absolutely mad thinking that I could be in Miss England. Yeah.
What do you have to do for them sort of like pageants and stuff? Like I've seen like a few sort of clips online, but what do you exactly have to do?
Well, the process this year has been a lot different, obviously because of the pandemic. So I had to do like an online submission, which was like an introduction, a catwalk, which was really awkward. I had to practice it for days in my back garden. And then like it was optional to do like a talent, but I didn't. I was going to make cakes, but I thought that's not a talent really, is it?
Can you do that? I would like to say that.
There was one girl that made cakes and I was just like, oh, I should have done that now. And then there was an online vote, so then now we're all in the top 4.
All in the top 4.
Yeah.
Good. I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
So you touched a bit earlier on sort of the mental aspect of it.
Yeah.
What exactly is your experiences with mental health that you're open to share?
Well, when I was a bigger girl, I had really bad anxiety and depression. School was a nightmare. And I feel like a lot of girls can relate to that, where you just feel like you don't fit in. Because a lot of the girls were talking about boys and clothes and things like that. No boys wanted to talk to me. I couldn't fit into the same clothes as all the other girls. They were all going around in Topshop, and I had to go in Forever 21 Plus section, or like I remember buying my first pair of jeans at 16. Never owned a pair of jeans before.
Really?
Yeah, so it was really hard feeling like you didn't fit in. But then when I started losing more weight, my anxiety kind of picked up again, because I struggled for a long time with body dysmorphia, which is why I went so small on the other side, because I still saw the bigger girl in the mirror. And it's something I've struggled with up until recently, really, because it's been so long. It's kind of taken me all those years to get adjusted to what I've seen in the mirror.
So how many years has it been like exactly for you since the first initial I need to change?
Yeah. Well, that was when I was 16 and I'm 21 in a month today. So that's what, 4 or 5 years?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, which is mental to think.
Do you think you're still affected by the body dysmorphia?
I mean,
or have you sort of...
I feel like everybody kind of struggles with it, really, but I feel like it's just on different... What's the word?
Levels?
Different levels, yeah. Because I feel like everybody does have their down days where they look in the mirror and go like, oh. Or like girls like when they're bloated, or like, do you know what I mean? But it's definitely less than what it used to be, and I feel like that's because I've been working on more self-love than improving.
Trying to be that ideal person.
Definitely.
I think that's what is good about it, because there's a lot of people who, especially with natural filters, so naturally you'll walk into like the bathroom, for example, and the line's always better in the bathroom. So it sort of gives you, even you in real life without a camera or without a phone, that sort of fake idea of what you look like. And by all means, you look exactly how you look in the mirror, but how you see yourself is different. Some days you are feeling a lot better, and you think you look a lot better, and some other days, you know, you might not. Your hair might be a bit flat or a bit scraggly, so you're like, oh, look at me, I'm blue. So it's good that you're posting and promoting a lot more of this sort of just acceptance of your body as a whole. Yeah,
and it's like I want to show girls that it's okay not to feel amazing all the time. I know I don't. I mean, and I feel like people always think losing weight or toning up or going to the gym will change everything and it will fix everything, but in reality I feel like it always starts within. Like I know some girls who are they're healthy but they're a little bit bigger and they're happier than some girls who are really thin, because I feel like it all just starts within, if that makes sense. And it's more, if you accept yourself no matter what your flaws are, then I feel like you will be happier anyway.
Yeah. So do you use the gym, would you say that's sort of like almost a drug or some medicine just to keep yourself going?
Kind of. It used to be my coping mechanism when I was losing a lot of weight, but now it's more for like, I enjoy going and I enjoy the endorphins, and before it'd be like, oh, I haven't gone to the gym today, oh, I feel really bad, but now it's like, I go because I want to, not because I have to. Yeah.
Because it became sort of like a religion almost.
Yeah. It's like a tight-knit community, so like, I know everybody in the gym, we're all such close-knit friends, and it's more like a hobby more than anything else now.
Good. So what is then the next plans moving forward? You've got, I know, the Miss Liverpool. Yeah. Hopefully then Miss England. What else are you thinking of doing?
Currently I'm training for a 10k. So I'm going to try and run. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Run 5k with 8 stone on my back, which is the equivalent of what I lost, to show my journey. And then doing a 5k without, to show how far I've come. Yeah. And I'm donating all the proceeds to the Little Princess Foundation, I think it is, the Little Princess Trust, which is basically a charity that provides wigs for young people who are going through leukemia, and they give and like cancer treatments and stuff like that, and they give wigs for free, which usually cost over £500 to make because they're custom fitted to each little girl. And I kind of want to dedicate my personal journey in regards to mental health towards these young girls, because I know in my situation I could change everything that I wasn't happy about, but with losing your hair you can't change that. So I want to kind of dedicate my journey, as trivial as it is in comparison, to trying to help, if I can help one young girl improve her self-esteem and mental health going through such a hard time, and that feels so accomplished.
But still, as much as you say they're quite different from you losing weight and someone losing their hair, at the same time it is sort of that big effect. You did it for the better of yourself. Yeah. They of course can't change that. They're not going bald because they want to. Yeah. But by you doing that, that's great that you are doing it. Yeah. How are you doing the stolen back thing? You're going to carry one of them green bins that are doing the grain on front?
No. My dad's got a friend who works in the gym, and he has 25 kilo weight vests, and I think 8 stone is the equivalent to 50 kilo. So I've got a backpack with a 25 kilo plate as well. So I'm going to try and run it, but I don't think that's going to be possible, so I think I'm going to walk it.
And have you done your first run yet, or have you still...
I did a 5k the other day around the park. It was horrific.
How long did it take you to do?
It took me about 40 minutes.
It's an impressive time for a first time run.
Yeah, but hopefully it's on the 13th of July, so which is what, 2 weeks?
Where will that be? Will that be around here or...?
I think I'm going to do it down by the dock so the breeze can help me move along if it's sunny especially.
Are the back to back then too?
Yeah, I'm going to try and do them back to back.
So which one's first, the 5k or the 10k?
I'm going to try and do the 5k with the weight first, and then finish off with the 5k without. Try and get the hard bit over with first.
The only thing is, hilariously when you say that, I imagine the one without will still feel like you've got it.
It'll feel like hell. Fatigued. Yeah, but then I might do like a little 10-minute rest. Yeah. I might see if my mum will wait there with a KFC or something to give me a bit of a pick-me-up at the halfway mark.
So running with like a fish and rod, chocolate bar, and
I was saying that to my mum, get a fish and rod or like a piece of string and attach a donut, and I'll be like running after it.
I did the Sunderland 5k and the Sunderland 10k back to back. I didn't do any training because I was naive enough to say,
it'll be fine.
Honestly, I died.
Yeah.
By the 5k, absolutely breezed, did it in great time. Yeah. 10k the day after, because it was on 8 p.m. the 5k, and then the 10k was then 8 a.m. Yeah. So I got like no rest. Yeah. I got through about 2-3k, and then for the rest of it I was just absolute
agony. It's all your calves and just ache, and you just want to roll up into a ball and just cry.
A lot though from with my personal training for the boxing match I'm going to have. A lot of what I've been learning isn't just the cardio and the conditioning and the lifting heavy to look heavy. It's a lot more of the mental side of it. So your body can do a lot more, and it can go on for so much longer. But as soon as you say to it, oh no, I'm tired, your entire body will cut out. Exactly. So a lot from when you're training, I'll advise you just keep breaking the barriers. Never stop. If you want to go for that 10-minute break, you said, I advise take a 10-minute break, but don't stop running.
Yeah.
If anything, run at a walking pace.
Yeah.
Or let the walkers walk faster than you're running.
Yeah.
Keep that sort of the motion of the running going. Because if you stop, it's going to be a hell of a lot harder.
It's hard to start. Yeah.
And then if you do stop, then you will just mentally shut off. But if you keep sort of pretending and making your body think you're still running, but allowing yourself to sort of breathe, it's a lot easier. Breathing wise, what I've learned to do is slow the heart rate down, especially with that weight on. It will be fly high.
Yeah.
Quick deep breath in, and then slowly out for 8 seconds, and then that sort of slows down your heart rate. You get a lot of oxygen in, slowly let it go, and it just release the heart, and that's good for especially long distance things. So the 10k will probably be an hour for you, and then the 5k is probably going to be half an hour on average. But I mean,
probably more if I've got 8 stone on my back.
Yeah, probably will be. But like you said, if you train as well as you can, then even with the 8k on the back, it'll be a double to do. Yeah.
Well, luckily for me, I'm quite honoured to have such lovely friends and family. So my dad wants to do the walk with me. So I'm going to get on the scales and try and weigh 17 stone. And he's going to try and get on the scales and weigh 17 stone as well. I'm going to walk it together, and then a lot of my friends have been like, oh, I'll come for half the run with you, or so it'll probably spur me on a bit more, having the mental support there with my friends and family, which would be amazing.
So is this on the actual run day that they'll do that? Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, because I'm doing it like my own thing. It's not like I've set it up myself. It's not like an proper marathon.
Like a full-on event. Oh no, that's class. That is. That's mad. The whole doing it. But I never knew you set up yourself. I thought it generally was like, of course, the Sunderland Factory, what the council sort of organise it. I thought it was a version of Liverpool that do it, but it's all set up yourself.
No, I've just set up a GoFundMe page, and I'm just going to document it on my Instagram, and just like halfway through, like, I'm dying, but I'm going to keep going, everyone. Just as long as I help one little girl, and that's just makes such a difference.
Would you be able to see what any of the donations or who it goes to? Hopefully. Or after the money gets sent, is that just sort of...
I hope so. I'm in talks with the charity at the minute, so I might bring that up to them and be like, if I've helped one little... Hopefully if I raise £500, I might be able to see who the wig goes to, or I might get a little letter or something, which would just be amazing.
Like a photo with them with the wig?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be class, that would.
Yeah. I wish I had hair to donate, but unfortunately I chopped all mine off in lockdown.
Does yours not grow quite long though, or quite fast? Or does it like slowly just grow?
Like slowly just grow, really. Because I'm straightening it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, mine just ruffled, so I don't know how long it takes if you straighten it. Right, so yes, I think we'll leave it there. Good luck for everything that you're all going to do.
Thank you.
And by all means, please go check the links out in the description and help her out.